classes at Create. These classes were put on because of a grant from the National Endowment for the Arts to allow the classes to be free to residents of Ward 7 and 8. This is our last engagement physically here at Project Create during the calendar 2022 year. We are so thankful that they have been an awesome venue partner and allowed us to use their space for these and for our free workshops as well. The students who are about to see take the stage have been with us since the summer in this space. They've taken level 1 and they made it to level 2. And Jeff and I are so incredibly proud of them for the growth that they've done. So I would love to welcome you to an improv trophies. Oh, which means that things that have been on this stage will never be done again. They've only been exist in this moment, and they will use a word of suggestion to get started. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. But Jeff's level 2.
I like the end credits.
The end credits, you know what was even better? The after credits scene.
Oh my goodness.
I love the after credits scene.
Blown.
Oh.
Who would have thought? The aliens.
My God. The aliens were the people.
The people.
The people. Yeah. You're like just watching and you're this guy and he's like an alien and you're like, just an alien.
And the end, plot twist.
Person.
Who would have thought? Would have thunk it?
I wouldn't have thought.
I would not have thunk it. I do think
what
part 2, the people should be aliens.
Jeff, I don't know if I agree with you.
Hear me out. Hear me out, right? So part 1, they let us believe they're aliens. They're walking around, being aliens. At the end, they were people. Switch it around, there's people walking around, doing things, and at the end, they're aliens.
So I think she could be an alien. Hear me out, okay? All right. So Susan, she comes in every day,
Okay.
right? And she eats like nothing.
Nothing.
She has no lunch.
Not a granola bar.
Nothing. She just sits there, and her eyes sometimes do so
Little
weird.
twitchy twitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard someone.
Hey Susan, how are you?
Hi, Susan.
Hey. Do you want a granola bar?
Hungry?
No granola bar. Oh, I got it. Usually what humans do is fart or burp when they have indigestion.
Yeah. I never see you in the bathroom.
Oh. Well, hello again.
Hi. How are you?
I'm okay. I wasn't really expecting to see you here at the Pottery Emporium, but here we are. So
Yes.
yeah.
You
let's-
weren't expecting to see me at the Pottery Emporium? Don't I work here? Don't you know that I work here? You have.
No, well, yes, actually, I Googled you. It's
You're all about pottery, and you know all the potters.
yeah.
So don't front.
Listen, I actually came to apologize because, I know all those years ago for my birthday, you gave me that like multicolored vase, and like you were like, this is like a symbol of everything that we cherish together, and then I took a big hammer to it, and because I was so mad at you.
You were mad.
Yeah.
Because
I
all
was
the
like,
were pots. You said I never give you anything but pots, and you were hurt by that, supposedly.
So the pot that I gave to you wasn't exactly what I thought that you would like. It was sort of laced with some things. I hope that, your apology is good, and I hope you accept mine for losing your job because you had to do that test.
I don't really actually accept your apology. Okay, Joe, get it together! This is a job interview. I mean, I know the first thing on the list says, must be willing to climb to great heights, but I didn't mean it like literally. This is a literary
Okay,
journal.
well then be very, very specific about what you mean literally and what you mean figuratively. Because I can't handle that kind of stuff.
Okay, let me see if I can spell it out for you. First duty of the job, you got to know how to edit. Second duty of the job.
Cut.
Okay, so what do I do now?
Cut to you and me on a rowboat.
This is a weird rowboat.
Yeah.
It's got like a
The waves.
So I really need this job. I will do whatever it takes to get this interview.
Anything.
Anything.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Anything at all.
You want me to fight a kid? I will fight that kid. Whatever you need me to do.
Okay, are you available for a gladiator expedition in about 30 minutes?
Yes.
Okay.
Whatever is needed.
All right, call in the lions!
I love lions.
All right, you're on.
Yeah.
You're on.
Hello. Hi, Stephanie. You're here awfully early.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep, so I decided to come to work. I figured I'd get a couple of hours, get in early. 3 a.m. Early morning somewhere.
You can't just show up to work. I know you're supposed to work at your full-time employee, you're supposed to work 8 hours.
Right.
But you can't
so
decide when that 8 hours starts.
Why not? I mean,
Our business hours are from 9 to 5.
but if I'm available to work now, I should be able to work now.
But we're not even open.
But I'm open.
So, I really don't understand, officer. I mean, I want to park my Bentley when and where I want to park it, and I have a doctor's appointment in the middle of this block of streets, and, I know that you're claiming that, this is only for rideshare, but, these are my rules. It's my car. I pay the taxes, I should be able to.
And I say that if I want to work at 3 o'clock in the morning, that I can.
Yeah, I'm the boss. So you might be functionally able to work
First of all,
at 3 a.m.
at 3 a.m., I'm sleeping, okay? I'm taking my rest, all right, in the place because I've now put it down as my primary residence, and,
You people are getting on my nerves. You think you can just start whenever you want. You can
Well,
end whenever you want.
and we should be able to sleep whenever we want, exactly.
Hey, new kid.
Hey.
New kid with the twitchy eyes.
What you know about my twitchy eyes?
These are identifying characteristics of you.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah. I do have a twitch.
What's your sandcastle?
It's a UFO.
Oh, sick. I love aliens.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I love them. They're so cool. There's like, I watch all the TV shows about aliens. Like, I'm the biggest fan of aliens in the world.
Tell me more.
Okay, you've probably seen the shows too, but I mean, like, there's, oh my god, there's an alien, his name is Zorb the Transformer.
Yeah.
And he can, like, take the shape of whatever he
I
wants.
know Zorb.
Oh, you've seen
Speaking
Zorb.
my language.
So, are you really ready to start a relationship with this guy because he recognizes something in you?
He
Like
recognizes the most important part.
Like, you know it's just a fetish, right? The whole alien.
Yes, I know. And I know I've seen you sell pictures of your feet. So we're all benefiting here, ma'am. This is no judgment zone.
I mean, to each its own, you know, to each its own.
Yes.
But it's not about you, it's really
About
your,
twitchy eyes.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I like my twitchy eye, and so does he.
Yeah. He sure does.
It twitches to the beat of his heart.
All right, it's time to learn how to talk. Okay, so repeat after me.
Yes.
This old man shouldn't go out with a girl.
That is a White House.
No, we are learning how to speak properly.
Yes.
So repeat after me.
I said the exactly same thing you did.
Repeat after me. That is a beautiful painting.
Steve Harvey is my friend.
I'm sorry, but you are not picking up the language
No,
very well. No.
I said the exactly same
No.
thing.
Let's try it again. Okay.
I'll get it this time.
Let's go together to the bathroom. Oh, that's okay. Let's try it. Let's go together to the movies.
I am going to the moon.
That was closer.
I'm getting it.
Yes, it is time for your speech lesson. What would you like to say?
Sing.
You would like to sing? Okay, let's hear it. La la la. Okay, where's the mama? Where's the mama? Mama? Where's your mama? Where's your mama? Mama didn't come with you today. No. Yes, you take her to the voice lessons with the very most expensive vocal instructor in all of Vienna. She has no talent. No
Can you excuse
talent.
us for a second? Honey, we're gonna take you to another vocal coach.
Ah, thank
She's
God.
clearly deaf. She's clearly deaf.
Not deaf at all.
No, she
I could hear that.
And blind.
I'm
So
not blind. I can see no talent when I see it.
I don't wanna do it.
You have to lift up my fupa so I can see my tuba.
It's too traumatizing.
Is it? You came from a tuba. Lift up the fupa.
I just don't have it in me, Mom.
Put one hand under the fupa and lift up the left side like that.
I can't, my hands are
Henry,
too small.
bring me my pancakes. I need my pancakes. Thank you. I need 24 more. 24 more. Now what? Pancakes, not panties. Ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. The pressure that my fupa was bringing on my tuba, I swear I just couldn't have any. I couldn't eat.
Well, now you can, Mom.
Yeah.
I'm traumatized though.
I I'm traumatized too. Your head was the size.
Tell me about the origins of your trauma.
Sorry, my mom. Yeah.
Do you have an outsized fear of fupas and chupas?
That is correct.
So when you see a fupa coming toward you, you can't handle it, can you?
My anxiety is triggered. It's hard. I can't eat pancakes anymore.
Do you realize you yourself are growing a fupa? Are you also afraid of that?
Tonight, you're wrong. We're gonna have, why don't we have Cam, Marcy, Ola, and Duchess head to the back, please. The other four can go ahead and take a seat in the audience, because you will be joining the audience for the next show. Well, Casey and I, Casey who opened the show earlier, who was our teaching assistant, who did an excellent job throughout all of our classes. We couldn't stop ourselves from wanting to perform with this excellent group of performers, as you just saw. So we cut the team in half. We originally sliced each person down the middle, and that got ugly, so we put them back together. And then we just decided it's easier if we just have four of them go one way and four the other. So we've assembled Team Casey, who will be performing tonight with Casey. So please put your hands together for the group of 5 improvisers who are coming to the stage, and they're going to be doing a format called the living room. What's that? I don't know. Let's find out. Here we go. Team Casey.
Lil Kim. Lil Kim.
Lil Kim.
All right. Does that make anyone think of anything?
Lil Kim actually reminds me of Asia doing karaoke, and she didn't know any of the words, but she put on a full dance performance for the crowd, which I didn't know was part of karaoke, but it turns out you just have to go up there and do some moves.
I remember back in college, we would do karaoke every once in a while at this bar on North Campus, which was like the uncool side of campus. But all my friends and I would go to this place, and the one kid, the quietest kid, the kid that had the most like pent-up weirdness, he would always sing Pearl Jams and like classic rock songs, and just he would like bear it all. He had so much to put out there with the karaoke. I think he really needed it, and it was like transformative in how we saw him amongst the group. It was incredible.
That makes me think about my favorite karaoke song, Bananas by Gwen Stefani. I always scream it at the top of my lungs, and it makes me so happy.
It just reminds me of when I was a kid growing up in Africa. It reminds me of Biggie Smalls, and this was before the internet, and you had to write down the lyrics when you listened to the radio. Press and write down, like, oh my God, what is he saying? So yeah, before the internet, before Genius, that's what that reminds me of.
Well, thank you very much, Lil Kim.
What did she say?
I didn't hear it. Did you get it?
I don't know. She has such a strong accent, and I love. She's like the best professor I have.
Well, kinda.
She's got pros and cons. I think the pros outweigh the cons.
I could take it or leave it.
Elucidate. Elucidate.
I mean, she's just not the best. I mean, I really don't want this class. I wanted a different professor to teach the same class.
You didn't want to take sociology of littering?
I did. It's just a better professor with better reviews.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know what kind of classes you take.
Yeah.
I know what kind of professors and reviews
Oh, yeah.
you go for.
Tell me, which professor do you think I'm referring to?
Devin Hamlish.
Yeah, he's hot as fuck.
You are your encouragement.
I know. I gotta have hot teachers.
Have you been to hotteachers.com? I mean, that's how I plan my whole schedule this
Yes.
semester.
Yes, you know I have.
Oh my god. Yeah. Totally hot.
I mean, there's just no other way to rate a professor, you know, right? If I just stand there and like look at him or her for hours at a time,
Right?
I want him to have 4 fire emojis on his rating.
Right. Or the heart emojis, the emoji with the eyes with the hearts, the
Yes.
kissing emoji.
Damn it, I'm failing this class.
Really?
You know, like I sit in the back and I'm like, wow, this is an amazing vacation, but all of these monkeys, this shit is bananas.
Listen, I don't know what to do. I've stepped in too much shit.
This is everywhere.
I've slipped on a banana.
The shit slip and slide is too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
I shouldn't have done this. I mean, I thought it would have been great in Madagascar, like
It's
going
right. You know, the brochure was so
unlimited.
nice.
I thought we would see a minion, but
Now, not these monkeys everywhere.
yeah.
It's wild.
I'm not gonna be in charge of the planning of the vacation. You got the next one?
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah,
This is the
no
third time we ended up
animals.
somewhere.
Just no animals. Let's sand, beach.
New Jersey. Ocean City.
Chicken wing beach?
And beach.
No!
But I just
No!
listen to me though. Listen to me. Just okay, right? You drive like 4 hours. You have the Providence Beach.
Yeah, no. I don't want brown. I want to see my feet. Because brown makes me think of here.
Think how much you save on pedicures. Just save some money too. Perfect. New Jersey. So fun. No,
No, I don't think
no,
so.
not New Jersey.
Alright, so maybe California.
Sure.
Or Mexico.
Okay. Good ideas.
Where you
Good ideas. Those sound a little expensive though. Here's another call. Virginia Beach. So I love karaoke. Just really, really sets my soul on fire.
I know. You talked about it the entire way to this karaoke bar.
Yes, I can't. Adele is my favorite. It sets on fire to some rain. It is amazing.
I just have a really large fear of singing in public, and I don't really know why you suggested this.
It's fine. You just take these 7 shots. Just really ready.
And these are all alcohol. There's not one that's like mixed in its water or anything.
Maybe.
No, okay.
Probably not. I would start with that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
And this will just like
Just really ease you into karaoke.
karaoke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really boosts up the voice, I've heard.
Okay, so do you also have 7 shots? Because I'm not singing by myself. We talked about this.
Yes. Yeah. But you see, I am a karaoke professional. It's already done. I work in the car.
Oh, is that why? That's why we talked about karaoke.
Yeah.
Time. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just.
That was too easy. Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to going to this go-kart track. I know you have like a fear of
Sharp edges and
Yeah.
corners and
Yeah.
turns. Yeah.
You're gonna love it though. You're gonna love it. You just gotta.
I really don't. I don't think I'm going to really enjoy it unless it's just like a straight line.
No, you just gotta hold on to the wheel and just you just gotta feel it. You just gotta.
Right, but as soon as we turn, it's like whoa, no, I can't do that.
It's a blast. You're gonna love it.
Is that why you talked about it the whole way here?
Yeah. The adrenaline rush. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, just.
Hey, what's up, go-karters? Free shots? Take as many as you want. Come So this is your special day. Your husband, your groom, is in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have your vows ready?
I mean, I don't think I really want to do this. I mean, we talked about on the way over here, I'm really out of lot. My feet are frozen, they're so cold, and I don't want to do this.
Listen, do you know what helps in a situation like this?
I'd be open to lots of suggestions.
Hi, just you ordered the 7 shots.
That's right. That's for her. There you go. Good luck.
Are any of these water?
Well, they were water. Then I used my special magic on them.
And you turn them into wine? Jesus, get me out of here.
I would like to have the choir. Well, we're going to sing a song of thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown. Happy Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown. Happy Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown. Y'all are singing off key. Y'all are making me look bad. Get it right. Let's start over. Happy Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown. Happy Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown. Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown. Happy Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown.
I don't want to be in choir.
Still intro, Casey.
All right, not to be left out in the cold, and definitely not to not leave their improv mark on this stage right here. We have Team Jeff.
Let's go! What an appropriate that Thanksgiving, that beautiful song that they, you've been practicing that every week. And I hope you can tell. They got it really, really right on that performance. We want to ask one of you in the audience, who is not one of the improvisers who's been performing tonight, about Thanksgiving memories. So, just like, how does Thanksgiving make you feel? What does it make you think about? Really, yeah.
WrestleMania.
What's that?
WrestleMania.
Thanksgiving makes you think of WrestleMania?
As a child.
Can you explain?
Yeah, sure. Every Thanksgiving, trust me, like clockwork. It was WrestleMania on
Okay.
TV.
So that was like a family.
That was like, some people watch football.
Uh-huh.
I was watching WrestleMania.
Who were you watching with?
Dad,
Uh-huh.
my uncles, a few aunts, cousins sprinkled around here and there.
Uh-huh.
But it was in that era of the Iron Sheik,
Uh-huh.
Hulk Hogan's,
Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant, Sergeant Slaughter,
Macho Man.
Macho Man.
Okay.
You had Ricky.
We could go back and forth for the rest of that. Kamara.
Yeah, so, you know, hey, roll it from there.
Well, no, I want to ask you a little bit more about it. So, so that's interesting. So the family would sort of, like you said, other families huddle around like NFL or something, but you guys had WrestleMania on TV.
Yeah, well, see, then again, I'm Dominican, so we operate different just because.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Is Dominican obviously not being American? Dominicans in America would celebrate Thanksgiving with the same style, or is it a different
it's
style?
gonna be, depending on how long they've been here,
Uh-huh.
Thanksgiving may be somewhat Americanized.
Uh-huh.
But
Is there a
whereas-
Dominican twist on what Thanksgiving
Whereas,
is?
let's say you're gonna have turkey,
Uh-huh.
we're not gonna have turkey, we're gonna have a whole picnic show. It's gonna be like half a pig or something that
somebody that roasted or something like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, whereas, let's just say you're gonna have, I'll say stuffing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some sort of rice or some sort of beans. We're gonna have what some people may know as juca, which, you know, it's just different dishes, but all in the same sense, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Are y'all thinking of questions about this that you'd like to ask before we take the stage?
Do you have a particular moment where you bonded with a family member?
Say again, sir?
Do you have a particular memory where you bonded with another member of your family?
During these
During-
things?
During this time, right?
Yeah.
That was one of Dad and my closest times. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm a child at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm all over the place. Dad has me on his lap. We looking at this particular wrestler. He's telling me about that wrestler, who's gonna win, who's not gonna win. And then again, in Dominican Republic, my dad was a wrestler. So I think that sort of, you know what I'm saying? Why look at anything else? This is what I did. You know what I'm saying? So.
So I don't know a lot of moves. What are some of the moves that they put on others?
You had what they call the full Nelson. You had the figure 4 leg locks. You had well, let me see, Macho Man used to jump off of the top rope with the flying elbow. Jake the Snake Roberts used to get in the ring with a python in the bag. So when you lose the fight, then he's gonna put the python over you. This, that, and the. It was fun to me as a kid anyway.
I think that's good. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Young lady, I saw a D on your report card in math. We have talked about this. You have to study. I don't care that you're not good. You have to study. There's only one way to get better. Well, there's 2 ways to get better, actually. Studying, and you know what's
And
coming next.
hit
No.
the person next to me that did not let me look
No.
at their
You're gonna
answers.
get kicked out of school. You know what I'm gonna say. Get down on the ground. Give him the python. You deserve this. Get down. Get down. If you scream or move too quickly, it will. If you move too quickly, it will bite you. Get down. The python.
I don't so quick. They squish.
Well, that's what. Then it will do that.
Honey,
This is the only way you'll learn.
honey, what are you and Sylvia doing?
She got a D in math. It's the python. We do this every.
Don't make me.
I know that this is a
He
tradition.
made me eat rice and beans for Thanksgiving.
We're not in the Dominican Republic anymore.
Well, we should be. But if you're not gonna back up my parenting style, how am I supposed to be?
Honey, and son, give me back my python. Thank you. Before I have to put a figure 4T on your forehead. You guys are so weird.
Yes, Mom.
Yes.
I'm just trying. Look, you always taught me that the only way I ever learned to be successful at anything in life was because of the python.
You're right. You're right. Family, this is the tradition. We gotta sit here and watch this Dominican family have their Thanksgiving dinner. Why do we have to watch? Because it's a tradition. We have to watch on TV someone else's family? I mean,
But Mom, we have our own tradition. Why do we have to
this
watch
is one of them. This is
No,
one
like
of them.
this one. I like this one.
I think I'm tired of the wrestling today.
Can I join you? Because I am tired of my.
Did I hear one of you think that this was a television? Our family has a large window on the front of the house that is not a display case for your voyeurism. Every year, I swear to this.
Honey, the cable's out.
We've never had cable.
Listen, I don't want to major in wrestling at college.
Why?
Well, I really want to be an astrophysicist. I know it's not what we talked about. I know it's not part of our 5-year plan, but I just, it's who I am.
So thanks for coming into our session.
Yeah.
I know you feel like a failure because you're a multi-million-dollar astrophysicist.
Yeah.
And you never.
I just wanted them to put me in a chokehold. I just wanted to go to the moon. Just wanted to be laughing at me.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So you feel like a failure.
Yeah, I thought I raised him better than that. I mean, sure, astrophysics, great, you can save the world.
Do you realize that
What about my world?
Do you realize that your son makes millions of dollars and he's the most famous?
There's no price tag on my heart.
Yeah. And every time I go up to Thanksgiving, he's like, "Oh, show me your chokehold. Show me your chokehold." I'm just like, "Oh, all I know is Kepler, It's like, he doesn't care about the millions of dollars that I've made. He just,
He doesn't. He doesn't love you.
So, are we going to go with the American Thanksgiving or the Dominican Thanksgiving?
I have always enjoyed the Dominican.
Yeah, me
Yes.
too. Especially, I know that Grandma's been having a little bit more trouble with the turkey bones lately, and so much work to have to carve it up properly.
Right,
So
right.
I thought the rice and beans might be a little bit easier for her this year.
Yes, and the last time your mom put raisin in the potato salad, so who needs that?
Yeah, exactly. I don't think our family even knows how to cook properly. We've got to teach them. So
Yes, they tried to go to IHOP that one year, and I was like, IHOP on Thanksgiving.
I know. Well, so this is why we got to start doing the cultural explorations. We got to get them to understand, what real food is.
Right.
Grandma was not able to cook, so she sent me, and I have a little bit of a confession to make. I really haven't ever cooked anything.
Okay.
So I thought that I would start with chicken cordon bleu. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Okay. How do you do it?
So you take
The
chicken
and you glue it?
with some corn.
Okay, yeah.
Or corn.
Corn bleu.
Corn bleu.
Okay.
So,
And that'll be good for Thanksgiving, right?
right.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we should thank you.
I'm stuffed.
Oh my God, so much arroz con pollo.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know I had room for all that, but they were threatening us throughout the meal. And I felt obligated to finish it.
I mean, my girlfriend was like,
She recommended this restaurant to us.
but they said if we didn't finish our portions, they'd put us in a Super Bowl. And
Did she tell you beforehand that that's what the premise of this restaurant was? That
This
they brought you?
is the German restaurant
We
and
finished.
you need to finish your Thanksgiving dinners.
We finished.
Okay, there are people that are starving, I don't know where,
We appreciate
somewhere.
We also appreciate, despite this being a German restaurant, you serve dishes from your neighbors in Spain as well. Your roast con pollo.
We are international.
Yes, thank you. We
it
finished.
was delicious.
Was
Yes.
it delicious? Okay, great. So it's time for dessert.
Oh.
It's time for dessert. You take the strawberry, you take the chocolate. It will be very big problem for me if you do, very big insult if you do not finish. Very big insult.
That sounds great for you. For us, it sounds sickening. Like our stomachs will explode. I'm just trying to get.
Okay, so when you put our flash here, proper thing, you gotta, first you gotta flour your hands because that's the way I do it. I know
Okay.
it's a little weird.
Okay.
And then, so flour your hands, right?
Flour.
Yeah. And then you gotta take the bird, here, help me with the bird, it's like 200 pounds. You ready?
Okay, so before you do a massage on someone, you put flour on your hands. I know it sounds weird, but you just put flour on your hands.
I got it.
And then you spread the person out, and then you have flour on your
Oh,
hands.
yes.
And then you just start to,
Knead.
yeah, just knead it.
And when you go to the dentist, you need to put the flour on your hand before you put it in the mouth.
All right, that's our show. One more all together, please. A great big round of applause.
As a class, we really appreciated everything that you did for us, and so we have a little presents for you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Well, Casey and
We
I couldn't be
have
more
one
proud.
for Jeff.
Wow. Whoa. When I was like 7 or something, my grandparents came for Christmas to my house, and they had a huge bag